Love stories. The It's Getting plot in here. Romance Book Festival is only a few days away, and here to make sure you don't miss this swoon-worthy event is Katie Herbold, owner of Sidekick Coffee and Books, and Megan Adam, a romance author whose books include Holy Smoke and Catfight, which we have right here. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Of course. All right, what's happening Saturday at Sidekick?
Yeah, so we're going to start at 6 o'clock and doors open. Authors will be available for book signings and meet and greets at 6:30. And in the meantime, if there are lines, you can do the book bedazzle station. You get a champagne shooter when you check in at the registration table, or non-alcoholic drink if you aren't drinking. You also get to do our speed dating with a blind date with a book style. So it's like speed dating style. So you read a book that's wrapped up without the author or title revealed. See if you like it. We have a little love bug timer, and you just move through the station. You grab a book when you like the synopsis on the book, and then you move on to the next one.
And that's all included in the price of the ticket?
It is all included in the price of the ticket.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And Megan, are you from Iowa?
I am, yeah. I'm from here, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I went to Linn-Mar. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And you have 2 books currently.
Yeah, so Holy Smoke and Catfight, I write as Jen Griffith, and
Yes.
those are my first 2 books in the Hellbound series.
How did you get into romance book writing?
Oh my God, I've always been a romance reader, and I've always been a writer too. And then, honestly, it was 2020 when there wasn't a whole lot else to do, and I was like, why am I not writing things right now?
Yes,
So
a lot of good came out of some of the time we had to spend with ourselves.
Yes.
So you will be there, and there are several other authors.
There are. We have 7 authors joining us that night, and I would say that they're all different degrees of spice. So there's something for everybody. We talk about the spice factor a lot in romance book selling.
Yes.
So I really think anybody can come out and have a fun night, and it will be just from 6 to 9 again at Sidekick Coffee and Books. We're located on Melrose Avenue in Iowa City, and we hope to see you there.
Yes, the bedazzling, that sounds so fun. I've never thought to do that. You have a little piece of art with your book.
Yep, something special.
What qualifies something as a romance novel?
So technically, when you think about a story, if the romance portion of the story, if the love story is the main storyline, then that qualifies as a romance. If you take the love story out of it and you still have a complete plot, that's not a romance. If you take the love story out of it and you don't really have any story left, that's not a romance.
Interesting. Okay, good to know. Do you think this genre has grown, or has it always been really popular?
Definitely, we've seen growth at Sidekick. We started with a very small romance section when we opened in 2019, and it continues to grow. It's even grown so much that you see it is going into middle grade romance, so they've made age-appropriate romance for young readers for ages 8 to 12, which is so fun because it's hard for me to sometimes recommend romance when they come in and they ask those questions, but it's grown that much that you're seeing it bleed over into all age groups, which is really cool.
Do you think things like Bridgerton really kind of catapulted this genre?
I mean, I think the growth of series and streaming series are really helpful for the genre in general.
Yes.
Yeah, I think a lot more people are aware of series being books because of things like that. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite romance novels?
Oh, well, I like to read sort of the gritty, action-packed romance novels. My books are fantasy romance, and that's what I like to read. I guess you would qualify them technically as urban fantasy.
What does that mean?
So that means it's fantasy that's set in like the modern world. So it maybe is in a city setting, but it's not like high fantasy, which would be more like when you're thinking about fairies and elves and things like that, right? So this is more like you're in a gritty city and there are people with magic powers, like X-Men. Think about it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
With romance.
Yes.
Now, Katie, you have a lot of things that happen at Sidekick. What are some other things people can come out and do?
Sure. So we have a ton of events. They're all listed on our website or on our socials, so you can follow us there. But our next big event is the Children's Literature Festival, which is coming up in December. And we'll do kind of the same thing, and we'll have children's authors and illustrators there. And it's a great time of year where you can do gift shopping for littles or bigs without them there, or bring them with. And we offer free gift wrap and make it really fun and festive. And Dogman is coming. The character Dogman will be there to visit the festival that time. So, but tons of stuff in between there
Right.
too.
Just follow along on social media.
Yeah.
So there are still tickets for this Saturday.
Correct.
One more time, how people can get all of the info and get tickets.
Sure. So you can buy the tickets online or in person at the door to eliminate line waiting. We hope that you buy them beforehand. You just go to our website, sidekickcoffeeandbooks.com, and purchase a ticket.
How can people find your books? They're at Sidekick.
They are. They will be at Sidekick for this festival. And you can find me on any online retailer and also at some other local bookstores. So I really like to partner with indie bookstores and local bookstores too to do fun things like these ombre sprayed edges.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yes, we're going to show
So
that.
cool.
Yeah.
So these are just a fun way to add a little bit of spice to your bookshelf,
And
right?
your Jen Griffith, if people are
Jen
looking
Griffith,
for
yes.
books.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the Romance Book Festival. It's getting plot in here. Very funny. I love that title. Thank you both for being
Thank you,
here.
Catherine.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.